Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Wednesday, 26th of February, 2025. So the synoptic situation then. So this was as of midnight last night. Nice little ridge of high pressure over the country for those that wanted to go out and look at all the stars. But this low pressure out the Atlantic now, with the frontal systems associated with us, is now hit us. Literally, it hit us around about 8:30 this morning, and so this is a midday today. So the occluded front is still over East Anglia and the like. However, behind it are two fairly active trough lines, which I think are going to cause us problems later on today. The wind is increased behind it, but it's still going to be a west-northwesterly flow. And the question mark is going to be really what weather is associated with the two trough lines once that front has gone through. So here's the cloud radar, and you can clearly see the occluded front over us now. And actually, over here over Ireland, you can already see some of the showers that have started to develop as a result of them trough lines. If you look at the rain radar, so this is for the next 2 hours, pretty grotty directly over. It's only just started about half an hour ago, to be fair. But if you look at the Met predicted rain forecast for today, you can see it's heaviest around about now, but it's going to continue raining here till around about 12 o'clock. However, behind it are all these showers that are associated with the two trough lines, and they're going to be continually changing throughout the day as it gets warmer. So if I just run it through a little bit further, you can see it's becoming more of a complete line of showers as wide as the front, actually, around about 1:45. So there's a possibility of a very small window. We may be able to do something in the middle until the heavy showers sort of hit us around about 3 o'clock, thereabouts. Here's the Odium TAF, and if you look how long it is, like it's it's War and Peace. I'll go straight to the Farnborough one, which is updated 57 minutes ago. So we can see 26th between 9 o'clock and 6 o'clock, 1708 knots, 10k or more viz, scattered at 2,000 feet temporarily between 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock, 7,000 meters rain, broken at 1,200 feet, with a 40% probability temporarily between 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock, 210, 15, gusting 25 knots, 4,000 meters, heavy rain showers, broken at 800 feet, becoming between 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock, 27010, with a 30% probability temporarily between 11 o'clock and 6 o'clock, 210, 15, gusting 25, 4,000 meters, heavy rain showers, broken at 1,200 feet with QNIMs. If we look at the spot winds today, they're giving us around about 260, 20 knots, 300, a bit further south, and wind is giving us a fairly steady 112 knots from the southwest at the moment. It does go around to west if I run this through till later on today. You can see the winds start to go around to a westerly heading. Local forecast is giving us rain up until about 12 o'clock, with light showers up until 2, a small 2-hour window between 3 and 4 o'clock, and then the moon comes out. High chance of precipitation all day. The wind starts off southwesterly, going around to a westerly throughout the day. 12 knots thereabouts, with some earlier gusts as the front goes through this morning. GFS is giving us a max temperature today of 7 degrees with a dew point at 5, so there's only a 2-degree split there, hence all this cloud. And if we look outside the window, it's giving us overcast with, at the moment, a southwesterly wind. Actual temperature at Lasham at the moment, 6.2 with a dew point 4.5. And it's saying a southeasterly wind is more south at the moment, but it will be going around to west later. Okay, so top meteo, significant weather for the day. If I just run this through, this is at 7 o'clock this morning, and you can see it was actually clear this morning when I drove in, but very rapidly that fills in, and the whole of the south of the country now is in either rain or thunderstorms. See all these thunderstorms out here to the west, they are all associated with the trough lines. There's one over Ireland at the moment, one just about to hit the west coast, and we're just under this heavy rain, which is going to continue throughout the day. It's saying here we're going to get a clearance around about 2 o'clock perhaps, but you can see the thunderstorms on them trough lines, and that one's down the west coast. The one that was ahead of it is now pretty well over us. Skysight is saying overcast all day, rain pretty well up till 12:30. Cloud base rising after that to about 2,000 foot if we're lucky. And the wind is 19 south at the moment, going around onto westerly later on. And there's a cross section that Skysight is giving us. Pretty yucky up until rain, even up till 1:30 even, with a very small possibility of a window in the middle where you may be able to do something. I'll briefly cover the NOTAMs since I have to. So if you look at 14 is a rat UAS only down at Oakhanger. 18 is the live firing at Winchester. 19 is flare firing at Rushmore, surface to 1,500 feet. 22 is in amongst this lot here, flare firing at Farnham, surface to 1,500 feet. 23 is Ash Range's danger area, is active today. There's two NOTAMs for it, one to 850 feet and one to 1,100. And 26 and 27 in amongst this bit here are illuminants at Blackwater, surface to 1,250 feet. One of them runs through from about a week ago to a week hence. A week going forwards, and the other one is only at 10 o'clock at night. So the likelihood is that's not going to affect us anyway. So let's look at operations for today then. So here's the Odium cross section. You see it's been amended. It wasn't as bad as this, the first one, but this is clearly showing a lot of cloud up till 15,000 feet, and it's clearing here around about 1 o'clock. But after that, scattered towering cumulus, all to do with the trough lines as they come through, with 30% probability of scattered cunims. Wind on the ground, southerly going round to westerly throughout the day. They're giving some gusts and some rain showers and strong wind and thunderstorm warning generally. That was the bad news. The good news is, for those that are around, the quiz night is on again tonight. Topics include general knowledge, aviation, music, picture round, and food. So no reported movements as yet. There was a Beach 200 wanted to leave today, which is I've been told is being cancelled. We have low cloud and rain clearing from the west, with a possible clearance around about 12 o'clock. And I do emphasise the word possible. Once the front gone through, however, we are going to have showers on those two trough lines that are coming through, which may curtail any opportunity at all that we do fly. So there is a small chance we may fly this afternoon. There are 3 K21s on the booking system with instructors and students, and K13 on the casual list for spin refresher training. We'll need an instructor for that. We might be able to do that in the few hours we have in between the weather, or remain 2-seaters free. And the good old Wednesday group have got all single-seaters booked. SH8 requires an air test, which I can do first thing as soon as we start, if we start. So I've written here set up on 2.3 or maybe 2.7. You all just seen the winds that I've forecast. I think if we do fly at all, it'll be later, and it will be 2.7. Take off on the runway, landing on the grass. Sunset tonight, 17:41. And a reminder about buggies and the simulator, of course. Simulators likely to be used most of the day today. So if we set up today, it'll be a standard 2.7 operation. Winch on the south side. We'll launch on the runway and we'll air tow off the north. Be careful, the puddle, Barry's puddle, is starting to appear again. Okay, I can't really be much more optimistic than that. I am, however, optimistic that we may possibly get a couple of hours this afternoon if people and motivation last that long. Okay, so I'll see you all in the clubhouse shortly. Bye.